Hey guys, thank you for joining us. It's Rob and Jessica giving you a Power Moves class. Only thing you're going to need for this class is a chair, preferably with no handles, and a bottle of water just in case you get thirsty during class. Feel free to pause the video at any time. And just in case you need any help getting up, later in the video we're going to get up off of our chair. We will do modified versions, but if you do want to do the standing versions and you need help getting up, maybe a caregiver just to spot you or help you get up off the chair if you do need help. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Jessica's going to warm us up. Let's go.
Hey everybody, it's me, Jessica. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some PWR moves. First of all, go ahead and grab a chair, sit on the edge, and we're just gonna march it out right here. Bringing that knee up nice and high. As you can see, my palms are side, spread out those fingers. Remember to breathe at all times, nice and slow. Shifting that weight. Now let's shift. Bringing it up nice and high. If you can't bring it up nice and high, just hold it just right here. Good. We're gonna count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expand. Bring it in. Expand and in. Good. Like the moon. Spread out those fingers once again. Give me 2 more. Last one and hold. Flick and center. Flick and center. Flick and center. Flick and center. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot up front. Now we're gonna go ahead and reach. Sprinkle down some water and hold. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Left foot up front. Left hand reaches down, sprinkling down some water and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and look to the side. Yes, relax those shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it up. 1, center, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right arm, take off that shirt. Good, and down. As you can see, I'm looking at my hand. Looking, guiding it up. Give me 2 more like that. Good. Let's try that left side. Around we go. Out. 2 more. Last one. Let's try both arms, taking off your shirt. And now. Good. Out. Really expand those fingers. Reach up for the sky. 2 more, 2 more. Last one. And hold. Back again. Shift and out. Shift and out. Spreading out those shoulders, squeezing the lats. 3 more, 3 more. Last one. Very good. Take a deep breath. And down. Last one. Great job. Let's get into it.
All right, guys, let's get into some of the power moves. I want everybody at the edge of the chair. I want your feet nice and wide. I want your hands on your knees. I want you to brace your core. Actually touch your core so that way you know it's there, you feel it, you're bracing. Okay, body's up tall. Let's go ahead and lean forward and we're gonna power up. Looks like this. You're flicking those fingers out. You use some of the momentum from the rock forward and you flick out. Okay, rock forward, flick out. We're not counting yet. Flick and forward, flick, forward, flick. Let's count down from 10. And 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, good, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, good, open up nice and wide, and hold it there. We're gonna go ahead and do a power twist right here, okay? So your shoulders should be burning by the end of this. Keep those arms up, not down here. I want them up here, fingers wide. So on my go, we're gonna go ahead and clap to your right. And clap, and open. Clap, open. Clap, open. Clap, open. Really twist, guys. Come on, catch my rhythm. Clap, open. Clap, open. Let's count down. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, take a break. Let's roll these shoulders back. Let's make sure that we stay active during this whole time. All right, good. With that being said, let's get into our next power move. It's a power rock. Okay, rock's a great transition. Just let's start doing this. Let's start feeling what it feels like to transfer our weight from one side of our body to the next. Okay, now here's a power rock. We're gonna do each variation of it, okay? So if the harder variations are difficult, just stick with the one we're gonna practice right now. All right, looks like this. Hand on our thigh, looking up at our hand. Rock, flick, rock, flick, rock, flick. You're getting onto one side of your body. Try to catch me right here. Good, you're breathing out. You're looking at your hand. At this point, you don't even need to watch the video. Just listen for me. Let's count. And 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, let's do the harder versions. We're not counting. You can follow me. If this is hard, you do the other version. You can just continue to rock. Notice how I'm extending my leg. You can even just stop watching and look what I'm doing first. Jump in whenever you're ready. We're gonna do a lot of repetitions. Okay, look at my fingers. I'm really flicking them, and I'm really rocking to one side of the body. This is the more difficult version. You could always place your hand on the thigh if you want. Okay, we're gonna get a few more repetitions before I slow it down and we start counting. Here we go, okay? We're gonna start counting up this time to 10. Okay, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Awesome. Let's go ahead and step, center, step, center. Catch my rhythm. We're not counting it. Okay, notice how my feet are always staying apart. Big step, center, step, center, step, center. Good. Big step. Let's count down from 10. And 10, center, 9, center, 8, center, 7, center, 6, center, 5, center, 4, center, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Let's go. Take a break. Take off your shirt a few times. Good. Again, wiggle those fingers on the way down and meet me back here. Okay, we're gonna do some of these exercises a little bit more fast-paced. We're gonna do 10 of each, but I'm gonna modify some of them just a little bit, so catch me, okay? So first one, gonna power rock. Power up. We're gonna power up, flick, but see, I'm doing the harder version. I'm touching the ground. Let's go ahead and count. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Don't have to touch the ground. 6 and 5. You can just reach. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's rock. Good. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's change it up. Let's rock. Let's cross body. Rock. Rock. Okay, go ahead and reach for your seatbelt here. Okay, reach behind you. Try that. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Rock on your butt. 5, 4. Spread those fingers. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, instead of power twist, we're gonna twist with a punch, okay? See how I'm twisting and punching to the other side? Punch, punch. Good. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8. Keep those dukes up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Let's step, center, step, center. Now, add a reach if you can. Reach. Good. This is how we make things a little bit harder. Good. 10 and 9 and 8, 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, that's gonna be the sitting component of our exercise. Feel free to rewind the video, do it again, slow it down if you need. The goal is 10 repetitions of a power up, power rock, power twist, power step. Do it for 2 sets. So if you want, go ahead and rewind this video, do it again, and then you'll meet us at the standing position exercises. Okay guys, now we're at the standing component of this Power Moves class. And again, with this standing component, we're gonna wanna get a lot of reps in. So you can feel free to rewind this portion of the video later on and do it again. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sets of all these exercises. So we're gonna go through it twice. Feel free to go over it 3 times or 4 times on your own, okay? So Jessica's gonna do modified version. If you feel like you have to sit down and do these exercises, you definitely can. Jessica's gonna go ahead and do that. So follow Jessica if you need to sit down. Otherwise, follow me if you can stand up. And I'm just gonna ask Jessica to scoot over just a little bit, please. All right, here we go. Good, ready. So let's go ahead and do 10 power-ups from the standing position. I want feet wide, knees apart. When you come down, you're gonna load your butt back and then explode, okay? So that being said, let's just get moving. Ready, down, power up, good. Down, 2, down, 3, we're aiming for 10, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Let's switch it up on them, Jessica. Let's go ahead and do a step. I'm gonna step forward, I'm gonna power up, okay? Step, power up, step. Different version of the power up, okay? We're not even counting yet. Try to catch us, flick those fingers out, open up that chest. Let's count down. 10, and 9, and good. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Center. Okay, open up again, you get a quick break. Now we're gonna clap to your right. Ready, clap. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Hold this here. We're gonna go ahead and rock. Look at those hands, and rock, and rock. Spread those fingers. Look at that hand. Add a flick. How can you make this harder? You can get on one leg. Don't have to, but you can do it. I'll just do the regular version. Now let's count down from 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, good. Hold it here. Let's go ahead and step to our right, reach to our right. Ready? Step, center, step, center. Big step, point that foot where you want it to go. Step, center, step, center, step, center, step, center. Good. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it. All right, good. Let's go ahead and practice our backward step. This is the difficult one. Remember, we're gonna step back, arms come forward to counterbalance. Step back, you're catching yourself. Remember, you're not stepping forward, you're kind of stepping back. Keep your feet apart the whole time. Ready? Step back, and then Jessica's just gonna do a modified step. You can keep doing what she does. Ready? Step back, step back. I'm alternating feet. You can work on one foot at a time. Good, catch yourself. This one requires a lot of repetitions, okay? Flick those fingers, flick those fingers, flick those fingers. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Back to center. Ready? Down, up. Now I'm reaching straight up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And 10, and 9, and 7. Good. 7, 6, and 5. You skipped one. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right. So we did last time we stepped forward and we powered up. Now I'm going to ask you to step forward and reach. Okay? Different variation of the stepping. Okay? Reach. Reach. Okay? Oftentimes we're going to step and need to reach something on a countertop. Keep those feet apart the whole time. Reach. Feel free to do this slower if you need. You can add a pause. That's okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, center. All right, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Okay, again, slow these things down if you need. We're gonna twist and rock across our body, just like we did in the chair. So again, we're getting 2 sets of all these exercises. I'm just changing up how we do the exercise a little bit, okay? Flick those fingers, cross your body. Good. And 10, 9, good. 7, 6, rock from side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, hands up, hands up. Okay, instead of doing a regular 1, 2, which I actually like, let's add a hook, big hook. Twist your body, twist your body. Elbows up high, elbows up high. Good. Hooking motion with your hand. Twist, 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 twist. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're gonna go ahead and instead of stepping straight out to our sides, I'm gonna step backwards diagonally. Okay, you see how much room you can move? Let's go ahead and alternate. I'm gonna step, reach, and this is kind of like our stepping and powering up that we did earlier. Okay, I'm stepping diagonally. You have all this range of motion at your disposal. You just gotta remember to practice them. That way you can use them every day. Point that toe where you want to go, okay? Keep those feet apart. Good. And again, you can go slower on your own at home. Open up, flick those fingers, spread that chest. Let's count down. 10 and 9. It helps if you count. Good. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Quick break. Let's do some step backs again. These require a lot of reps again. Step backs, this is our last one here. Ready? Right foot, step back, center. Left foot, center. Right foot, center, center. Perfect. Stick your butt back, keep your back straight. You're catching yourself. Pretend you got knocked off balance. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, quick break. All right, for this last segment, we're gonna go ahead and practice some of the modified all fours movements. We're gonna do this with a chair with the idea that we're gonna eventually not use the chair and be on the ground in all fours position. So grab your water if you need, or repeat this segment of the video if you need, if you wanna get more reps in, and then let's meet you at the next section. Okay, this is our last segment of today's class. And again, I'm gonna remind you, repeat this segment 2 times, okay, at home. So rewind this video back. You're gonna do this 2 times, or if you're a little tired today, do it 1 time. You can do the other set later on in the day if you'd like. So what you're gonna need is a chair, and we are going to be modifying these movements. But if you do think this is gonna be a little too difficult for you to use this chair, you can always do the sitting position, which Jessica is going to do. She'll modify some that are able to be modified for this exercise, but if it can't, she will do the sitting position power moves, okay? So it's important to remember the movements that we learn, okay? So practice makes perfect. I'm gonna show you it from the side view. We're gonna do power-ups, 10 power-ups, okay? With this position, I want my butt back. Feet are under my hips, hands are under my shoulders, and you can just watch first. Here's what it looks like. I'm not sinking down here. I'm pressing down. I'm gonna bend the arms, use the momentum and explode up. I'm gonna power up. Jessica's just gonna do the sitting power up. Now, if you feel free to follow along. We're just gonna do a few before we start counting. And 1, and 2, explode. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. This is the modified all fours position. Ideally, we're on the floor. Now, for the rock, I'm just gonna ask you to scoot your feet back if you can. Again, your shoulders should still be right over your hands because you don't wanna do this and push the chair away and fall, right? So, shoulders right over your hands. I'm gonna rock, so feet are a little back. You can keep this position. Here's what the rock looks like in this modified position. I'm just gonna rock back and forward. I hope you can see me here. Okay, rock back and then forward. Don't push the chair away. Rock back, forward. Let's just do 10 of those. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. You can follow Jessica. 6 and 5. Good. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 And what this rock is really gonna do is allow us to rock and use this momentum from this position to step. You see what I'm doing there? Rock back, step. Hands are still under our shoulders at the top. Core is tight, rock back, step. Rock back, step. The foot must get to your hand. Your back must stay straight. We're alternating here. Good. Let's start counting in the next few seconds. Just practice a few more reps. Okay, I'll start it off. And 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, good. Quick break. Grab your water whenever you need again. Here's the last exercise we're gonna do today, okay? We're gonna do the power twist, and this one's gonna really help your thoracic spine mobility. It is a difficult one. Okay, back to the starting position. Your knees are gonna make sure they stay apart, feet are apart. You can take your right hand, you're gonna thread it between your arm and your leg. You're gonna reach, and then you're gonna open up. Look at your hand. Reach, we're doing all in one hand. Good, I'm doing my right hand right here. And reach, let's count down. Reach, open, 1. Or we'll count up. 2, and 3. Reach, 4, and 5. Reach, 6. Reach, 7. Hands still under your, good, 8. And 9, still under your shoulder. 10, good. Let's switch arms. Now, my left arm is gonna go under. Make sure your knees never cave in, okay? So reach and open. Let's do a few practice. Reach, open. Keep those feet apart. Reach, open. Really look at your hand. Now, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Awesome, good. Slowly come up, and we're just gonna go ahead and sit down here. All right, good. So we've concluded the class. We'll repeat that section twice. For those of you that are ready to kind of get a stretch out, we're gonna stretch these hamstrings and the more important parts that tend to really get tight on us. But if you have more time, definitely stretch out a little bit longer. But what I wanna focus on, get one leg out, right toe's out, leg is straight, point it to the sky, point it to your face, hands reach up. Good. Actually put one hand on your thigh and then just lean forward. You don't have to reach for your toe. I don't want you to fall off your chair. Good. Wiggle those fingers for me if you can. Big deep breath, hold that. And you can repeat this stretching sequence that we do a few times a day if you have the time. Stretching is not my favorite part, admittedly, of exercising, but it's something that must be done. All right, let's switch legs. Left foot, toe pointed up, reach to the sky with your left hand and just start hinging forward. Wiggle those fingers if you can. Make sure that they're still there. Very good. All right, very good. Feet together, keep them wide. Body's up tall, core is tight, and let's just push our knees apart, stretch up, open our hips. Open our hips, push those knees apart, okay? Really thinking about opening these hips. All right, let's do it one more time. Body's up, hands right here, push these knees apart as you come down. Open up these hips. If you're real tight, you may not be able to open up wide at all, that's okay. All right, good. Let's take one arm, reach across your shoulder, put your hand right above your elbow, and push inwards. Give yourself a hug. You're gonna stretch out your posterior delts, okay? especially with all the power movements and power ups that we've done, your delts, your rear delts are really working. So you want to make sure you stretch them out. Good. All right, last one here. Reach. Push that elbow in. All right, very good. You can hold it straight out like Jessica's doing. No problem. You can wiggle those fingers. All right. All right, okay. That's going to conclude today's class, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you in the next class. Bye.